How's it going? Say, listen, we're here at the C4, and the weather, it's just amazing. So it's like early spring, and so this right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is my plum tree, or one of my plum trees. I got another one over there. There it is. It's amazing. Look at that. They're about, oh man, a little over 10 feet tall. And when I planted them, man, they're only like this tall. And I really like it. Then back over here, I don't know if you can see it, over here, I got a persimmon tree. And I think it's a great way to bring food to the ranch, and not just for us, but for the wildlife as well. And so today I'm going to plant a couple of peach trees, right? Let's mix it up. So we got persimmons, we got plums, and the plums have done really well. I mean, I'm just amazed. And so is the persimmon tree. It's done really well too. So let's plant some peach trees, and let's see how that goes.
Epic fail.
Okay, so here we go. I planted my trees. So as we got our plum tree, he's down here, as you can see. And anyways, so if you'll notice, so I got this big hill, and when we get a lot of rain, it's a lot. So it like never rains out here, but when it does, it comes down like a son of a gun. So I got this big hill behind me, and so I kind of make a funnel, right? So I'm trying to make sure I got a little berm on the backside. So as the water sheets down off this hill, it's going to come in here and water this really good. But then the rest of the time, it's got good drained soil, because this is a Techstar peach tree, and it needs some good drained soil. So, but I'm going to have to water it a lot, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that here in just a minute. But as you notice, I don't have any mulch down, so I'm going to go into that here in a second. But I just wanted to be able to show you how I created that funnel so I can catch the water off this hill. Okay, so I did two trees, right? So I got this one here too, and same thing, right? I created this funnel for this peach tree to catch the water as it sheds off of that hill. So I wanted to show you that too on both of them. Now, I didn't need to plant two of these because this specific tree is self-pollinating, so I don't have to have two, but I thought, you know, two's better than one, and while I'm at it, might as well do it. So anyways, so again, I didn't put any mulch down, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to cover it with cedar branches, and they need to be live cedar branches full of leaves and stuff. So what I do is I say live, I'm going to cut them down with a chainsaw, and then I stack them up around here, because what'll happen is, so in you know, the summer, when the deer, they try to shed all the velvet off of their antlers. They'd love a tree like this to rub on to get all that stuff off their antlers and stuff, and it would just destroy this tree and kill it. So if I create a berm around it out of tree branches. I did it over here with my plum trees. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so, and it's not that high, and it doesn't need to be, because deer don't like walking through stuff like this at all. It's kind of dangerous, and they have a high degree of self-preservation, and they don't want to hurt themselves, and so they will leave this stuff alone. So as you can tell, these trees were like, man, 2 feet tall when I planted them. Now they're over 10 feet tall. I had plums last year. I had persimmons last year. Everything was great. And I've never had an issue with the deer, one, eating them, because they will, and two, destroying them when they rub up against them. They make a rub out of it for their antlers. You don't want that. So anyway, so when I put all these branches here, they were all green. They shed their leaves, and when they shed their leaves, they actually create a mulch bed to protect the moisture and stop this thing from drying out. So these guys have done really well, and so we're going to do that with these other 2 plum trees, or excuse me, peach trees that I just planted. Hang tight. I need a drink. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm not out here all the time, and so there's long, I might not be out for several weeks at a time, and especially new, when you first plant these trees, you got to have some water for them. And so I started thinking, where can I get water? How about the air conditioner? Because the condensate from the air conditioner, because it will still run. I mean, I got it turned up higher than normal when I'm not here, but it still runs. And when it runs, it creates condensate. So what I did is I developed this little funnel right here. And anyways, so I don't know if you could tell, but so as the condensate comes out of the air conditioning unit, it goes into my little funnel that I created, and then it goes down these. I put some polyethylene tubing, right? Some just utility grade. It's really inexpensive, and the great thing about it, it never freezes. And two, it's got UV inhibitors, so it doesn't mess with the sun. Sun doesn't mess it up and stuff. Anyway, so I run those down the hill to my trees, and so as I'm air conditioning the cabin, I'm watering my fruit trees. So during the summer, even when I'm not out here, they're getting water. So how is that? And it's been amazing. Like I said, I just have like one line, but each time I come out, I rotate it to a different tree, and it keeps them good and watered, and they've been doing fantastic. So give it a shot. If you got AZ, you got water.